Some injuries, refound his love for the game. Now he's back.
And you can tell he is a crowd favorite. He put up a phenomenal performance at his nationals not so long ago. Again, opening 20 kilos below his best squat, and he came back healthy, he came back strong, and he's going to be a big favorite for the overall title today.
290 kilos. That's where he wants to be.
Really white lights, a good lift.
7.5 kilos.
Definitely one of those big names here tonight, fighting for that world title. Speedy opener for Krastev.
Right on point for Emil. Coming back out. Gustav Hedlund of Sweden. Gustav had an absolutely phenomenal 2024 in a lot of people's estimation. Was the power lifter of the year on the men's side, returning to 2025. But the competition gets deeper and deeper, and Jonathan Cayco was not at the World Championships last year. While he's returned this time.
There's been a lot of back and forth between the two of them over the last few years. That is lovely. A fantastic opener for Gustav Hedlund.
And that is big, big trouble for the other 93s as Gustav, before he racks that, taking a 10-kilo jump. Back in America, 310 was the sweet spot for the biggest 93-kilo performance the sport has ever seen, and we suspect he's going to have to be around there if he's going to win the title this year. He's pacing well.
Yeah, he is definitely pacing, as you said, to match that 310 should this go well. And if he matches what he did at Nationals, he is in a very strong position.
Effort, but strong. Effort, but no breakdown on technique. 2 thumbs up.
Yeah,
5 for Emil Krastev. 317.5 is his top end previously. That was quick, that was smooth.
Yeah, I was
Judges
a little worried.
You know, go ahead, Amelia. I think you were thinking the same thing.
I think we were both hesitant to say anything about the lift. His hips shot back a little bit. We'll look again here. The coach can go to the jury, but it seemed a high. Actually looked a little bit better there, I have to say.
I mean, I honestly, when I saw that right there, I thought maybe it was still low. He's a podium favorite. It's tough, but people will miss lifts and still end up on the podium. People miss lifts and still end up with the world title. Speaking of podium favorite and world titles, here's your returning world champ. 325 for Gustav Hedlund.
His previous top end at 335.
15-kilo jump here. Very interested in seeing how this moves and where they might go from here. No question on depth.
Yeah, that's lovely. Really nice second attempt for Hedlund. Again, getting that blue from the far side, Ryan.
Multiple time world champion, multiple time world record breaker.
Setting pace really nicely here, and I'm going to be honest, the 7.5 kilo jump is what I would have thought was a sensible choice rather than the 10.
Right. So jab in my eye, I said 10. But I'm going to be honest, 10 is 50-50. 7.5 is probably 75% chance and up. And I agree with you.
Yeah, that is the number.
Yeah, it's got to be said. Looked like 2.5 was there, though, huh? 3 white lights.
There we go. 3 white lights, a good lift, and he doesn't need to.
Missed 312.5 on depth. Bar speed was pretty quick. No issues on strength. Deciding go up 2.5 kilos. He won't fall all that behind if he hits this. His previous personal best, 317.5. Still relatively close to his top end, despite that hiccup in the second round.
These kilos are pivotal.
Depth looks good there.
Yeah, that is worlds better, and I hope the referees agree, and they do. 3 white lights, a good lift, and knocks Christian out of Scott bronze, because actually still holding
Hedlund. This will match his previous personal best.
moves him into squat gold, and just for comparison, this is 6 kilos below the world record squat.
Close at history. He was asked several times, would you load the world record squat when you're this close? But he has a bigger prize. That's the overall world title. Yeah, that was exactly the right number for Gustav's final squat.
Oh, unfortunately, an array of colors there. He gets a red, a yellow, and a blue. One for depth, one for up down, and I can't tell you what the yellow was for. I think maybe jumping that command.
It's in his armor. It would have been the bench press.
Doesn't seem that way any longer.
Not when he's opening with 207.5.
Immediately this puts him in bench press silver with a B, C, and D group who competed earlier today. Just shows the caliber of lifter that Gustav is. It's comfortable.
Yeah, he's back on track.
Oh, he does get a yellow. If we have a look at that side view where he gets that yellow.
While Emil is going to be a little bit behind Jonathan Cayco in terms of the bench press event, he is very, very strong.
Yeah, with a personal best of 237.5, and in any other flight without Cayco there, he would be coming out last for the bench.
In Cayco's absence, he collected gold medals.
Wow, that was very easy. Now, the world record is 245.5, but what he benched at Nationals was 257 kilos, which is absolutely phenomenal.
And if you remember, it looked like he had more in him.
Absolutely did. How far will he push it today, though? We'll have to wait and see how much danger he feels like he's in.
Bit of a shaky handoff.
But a very smooth opener.
And he wants to go over that handoff, and I'm not at all surprised. That was 217.5.
This moves him into bench press bronze, taking it away from Aiguen from the B group, landing him just 2.5 kilos below his best bench in competition. He did bench 222.5 in prep.
Wow. Yeah, I think a new personal best will be loaded.
Absolutely. The question is, do you think he's going to go for that 222.5? I agree with that.
Emil Krastev, 235.
Once again, the breaks are 7 minutes, 7 minutes.
10-kilo jump from his opener, moving him into bench press at gold for the time being, ahead of Cayco, 2.5 kilos below his personal best.
Krastev picks up 10 kilo world record. These are very strategic chips. Usual incremental jumps, 2.5. World records, you get 0.5.
And the bar is loaded. He's done 11 kilos more at nationals, but it was under very different circumstances.
And the crowd is on their feet for Jonathan Cayco. Now, he went over that handoff and he just double checked. This is a world record. Talk about the pressure on the man handing off.
I'm sure he's more nervous than Jonathan is.
You got to get it right. Oh, and there it is. That's 3 white lights, Amelia, and a new world record.
Wow.
Now, ask me, I said 222.5. Due to what happened in the squats, they got to start taking risks. Team Sweden agrees.
And I'm comfortable with this jump, even if what happened in squats didn't happen. I think 5 kilos might be hard, but I do think it is absolutely manageable for him.
But because of the squats, and it did happen, this is pivotal. You can't keep missing all your thirds. Oh, wow.
Does not look like he's going to.
No. And you know what? He might have had another 2.5 kilos in him.
And should he get this, he is in a very strong position heading into deadlifts. First on prognosis. Even if he's to miss this, he is first on prognosis going to deadlifts.
Now, his previous personal best squat was 317.5. He left with 315. Personal best bench press, 237.5. If he leaves with this 240, right on pace, gain a little extra ground in the deadlifts. Oh, it's a fight. I seen a shift in his torso. Not sure if his butt lifted, but there was definitely movement. No white lights.
There we go. And I'll tell you what, Ryan, that could have been the make or break lift come deadlift.
That was absolutely pivotal for Emil Krastev and Team Bulgaria. To 248, 246 with a fight. But Jonathan Cayco does not miss world record attempts on bench press.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, he's going to need every single kilo, every single advantage he can get, but it is a tight race.
Here it comes. Oh my goodness.
We've seen him do more than today, but under these circumstances, the pressure is on.
He's going to have to dig deep for this one, and I think he's going to be ready to fight. And it finally happened. It finally happened, Amelia.
Yeah.
Now that's 2 kilos they missed. That's world record. Needs a total for it to actually be official. 320. Not likely to stop him.
And it seems like Emil may have dropped his deadlift opener as well.
Very smooth.
Secures that total. 3 white lights, a good lift. A slight separation in the top 3 at Gustav on prognosis, currently 12.5 kilos behind Krastev. Executed so precisely. 3 white lights, a good lift.
I wouldn't totally rule out that deadlift gold, but you're right. That is not the prize he has his eyes on. Last year, he had the winning pole in his hands at lockout. It just came out.
It's very sturdy. 3 white lights, a good lift, and with a deadlift personal best of 365, he has both Gustav and Emil to take their second attempts following. It is going to be a bit of a climb from Jonathan now.
That was a smooth second pull.
And it is a good lift, 3 white lights, but was it smooth enough to be able to close the is the lightest of the 3. Hedlund, the heaviest.
And Cayco, after 2 rounds of pulls, 893.5 behind Gustav, pacing for bronze, but a lot can still happen.
Still smooth. 3 white lights, a good lift, and he's not giving up without a fight if they can.
This could be a powerful statement by Emil Krastev.
Moves him back into first overall, heading into the 3rd and final round of deadlifts.
And that moved like a second should.
2-1, a good lift. Moves back into the lead. We'll have a look again at that replay. He gets called for insufficient lockout from the side we're seeing here.
Looks good to me.
Yeah, useful as it always does. Of course, Krastev currently with 9-10, both Krastev and Hedlund to follow. All Cayco can do is make this attempt and then sit and wait. But momentarily it will put him in pole position for the crown.
Couple things got to happen for Cayco to leave with the world title. First thing that needs to happen, he has to hit this lift. Oh, it's at the knees, no.
Oh, and that is such a shame. That puts Cayco out of the race for the gold. Is it Bulgaria? Is it Sweden?
And if he hits this, he's going to really extend Gustav Hedlund. Gustav, as it stands, has to pull 5 kilos more than he ever has. Can Emil push this out of reach for Team Sweden? Right now, it's still in danger.
This is a number Emil's hit before. Can he again for the crown?
Oh, it's just that lockout as he locked it. I don't know if he got that down command.
And the title is at risk.
It definitely is at risk. Listen, 5 kilo PR is for sure within reach for Gustav Hedlund. Anybody's game right now.
Like you said, 365.
Here he is. Sweden's favorite son.
Everybody is on their feet. See how this 93 kilo class will be concluded.
knock it out. No.
Emil Krastev wins his first World Championships
Wow.
with 910 kilos.
And what a performance by Emil Krastev. You got to hand it to him. He held firm. He hit when he needed to hit against a star-studded cast. Gustav